Everybody, welcome back to This Old Trike. We are Thursday at Vintage WheelerPalooza. Marty, how many people are here, you think, so far?
If I were to guess, I would say there's at least 35 to 50.
That's a
How
big...
general is that?
All right, I think that's a good number. Might be closer to 35, but let's go do an inspection.
There we go.
We got Rex Slaughter in attendance, Brian Cox, Joe Whalen, Mr. Michael Palmgren, Nolan Becklin, Marty Martinkovics. How you doing, sir? Look at this banner that my boy Bruce Allman sent me. Get all your decals from Blue Line Graphics.
Always.
So how many here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also in attendance. Oh, we're sniffing. What's it smell like?
Makes your toes curl.
Oh my gosh! So this is a jar of moonshine.
Oh
No, I'm not even getting near that. So Curdy brought some pineapple cream. All right, hold
Take a
on.
little whiff. Oh God.
It's not that bad, actually.
It's not that bad.
I'd still eat that.
Oh yeah.
You want to do one? Tomorrow. Take a slice.
So Curdy brought pineapple cream moonshine last year. This year it's creamsicle.
That's good.
Andrew's here. Steve Shannels. Nick Shannels from West Michigan Motorsports. Allison Frazier's here. Wayne Huckbone is here. And Courtney. There's Brian Cox. We saw him in the other room. Matt from Garage MC's here. What? I did. Tricycle guys here going through the 250R prototype spiel. John McDonald's here from Mackworth Vintage Cycles. What's the proper name? Did I just misspeak that? Mackworth?
Vintage ATVs.
Vintage ATVs. I've heard of those. What's this monstrosity?
It's a custom build I just dreamed up out of
Yeah.
my mind.
Would you get the welder out in the garage with your dad?
Yep.
Put that triple tree on there.
Yeah, we got the old bright yellow sunbeam Sawzall you had to plug in yet.
What's that, the side of a pot?
No, that one's not. That's actually a real piece of steel.
Sure.
The side
Sure
of
it
the pot
is.
was contemplated. It was.
This thing doesn't even have a headlight on it.
Stainless steel pots aren't that thick.
What's up, Matt?
That's a piece of
What's up, Garage Gang?
What's going
How
on?
you doing
Garage
today?
We
Good
out
to
here.
see you. You having a good time?
I'm sorry.
Are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time.
Have you seen anything good?
I haven't seen anything not good.
All right, good. There you go. Matt came with a bunch of goodies, a special little Suzuki on the truck today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see all that tomorrow.
A little something.
Curdy's over there. We've had more. Who are we missing? Maybe everybody's here. Maybe we'll just do a count. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I saw 2 over here. 13, 14. Now, technically, Rex's wife and daughter are here. Was that what number I was at? 14, 15, 16. Sean, Holly, and Sarah Palmgren are here. Was it 19?
That's what I wanted to do.
Who else? Solid 20. A solid 20. Oh, Marty's still in the shop. 21, 22. I don't know that we're going to hit 35, but considering there was nobody here on Thursday last year, this is a hell of a turnout. Tomorrow we're going to get our machines lined up outside, wiped down, final arrangement. Mike Hanley's here. Brought, I think, 6 or 7 Kawasaki's. Let's see what everybody else is saying.
Yeah. This guy's got some great stories. Depending on like how young you are and what your direction is, it's kind of important about how incredible of an old soul he is, actually.
Nolan's got an old soul.
Like, so like
I do.
fucking, I have 15s on a fucking 93 Ram Charger.
Yep.
And like with 33s, and we're like
Just
talking about
it
90s.
looks better.
It's just like the way it looked in the 70s.
Yeah, it's
man.
22.
Like, you know
Just
what I
a
mean?
nice,
Like,
respectable.
yeah, 4x4s.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Z71. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So,
What
it's
is this,
really cool.
Nolan?
I believe that's a 88 Big Red.
Yeah, it's neat.
It has really nice, fresh powder coat, and I'm afraid to touch it.
Don't be afraid. I was wiping all the dust off it.
Yeah.
18 months of dust.
It's getting close though.
Gonna have a night. Yeah, look at it. It's on the table.
I mean, it's almost there.
Yep.
Think we can ride this tomorrow?
Mike, did you want to sleep tonight?
Let's do it.
Hey, teamwork makes the dream work.
We do have a freshly vapor honed top end
What
to.
I did?
Yeah, yeah. You ever worked on an 88 Big Red before?
No, I haven't.
There you go.
This
You're welcome.
is the first one I've seen.
As far as the frame and the chassis, like how different is it from the 86? Is it mostly the
What did they do different?
That's a great question, Marty.
Was it the badging? Was it the
Why don't we
badging?
ask Preston?
So, the answer to your question right now is I don't know.
Really?
But I have a donor 86 Big Red that I'm going to be doing some Admiral Swappington type maneuvers on to make this the nicest machine I can do. So
Was
stay
that
tuned.
The steering lock was different on.
86 was the only one to have steering lock.
Yeah.
Did this come from Australia?
This came from England.
Okay.
So this is not
Is this
a
a Super Red?
this is a Big Red
Okay.
tank up top. So the tank just below that, the red one that's painted, will have some fresh decals from Blue Line Graphics. Get all your decals from Blue Line Graphics.
The Super Red was the same thing.
Yeah, but where was Super Red from?
Super Red was Australia.
Right.
Per the manual or the advertisement, Oceania.
Okay.
And you know what the difference is? You know what a Super Red had that an 88 Big Red didn't have?
No.
A horn.
A horn.
A horn. Binkies have horns.
Interesting.
So at that point, it was a graphics kit.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's an 88 250 ES.
Yeah.
Yep.
No shit.
All right, let me put this phone down. I'll end on my new Honda sign.
That's fun.
Get excited is right. We are here Friday at the Vintage WheelerPalooza. Joe Whalen's here.
What's up, buddy?
Dinos Angeles is here. Man, the GOAT.
Yeah, cool.
Joe's sporting his Surwa Tires shirt.
Right, gotta represent.
Garage MC's here. What's up, Matt?
Get started early.
That's right. So let's do a little talk on perspective. So it's Friday morning, 11:42.
We don't have to anymore.
Yeah. Last year at this time there might have been 3 people here.
Got trike twin coming out.
So we've got, I don't know, 60 to 70 right now. Wayne Huckabone's parked there, second to arrive. West Michigan Motorsports. And the boys from Governor have arrived. These guys are the wild guys. Look at this. Look at what has just showed up here. Imagine seeing this thing coming down the highway. Sir, you can't park there.
Good parking.
That's my buddy George. I just saw you get here.
Yeah.
Good to see you, sir. Welcome back. Good to see you guys.
Yes.
Oop, oop, oop. We'll let you unload.
All right.
I'm just capturing the moment.
Here in a minute. Yeah. Old Marble Mountain.
What's going on, Brad? So we got Chris Bell of Chris Bell TV here, riding with my nephew Lane. They're getting the wheelie field broke in. What? Show us how to do it, Chris. Man, they're filling in. Oh, filling in. So in the far corners, we got Mike Palmgren, trying not to get hit. Marty Martin Kovics. Is this a good spot?
Yeah, we didn't know if someone else needs it.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Anytime anybody needs it,
Perfect.
we moved over.
Yeah, you're welcome. What's up, John?
What's going on?
What's this thing? Tell us about this three-wheeler you brought to the vintage show.
I just got this from my uncle. It's pretty original. It just dropped off at my house. It doesn't run, but I figured I would bring it here and tinker on it. Otherwise, it's probably going to wait till winter time before I get time to do it.
Is this a DX 225?
It's a 200E.
200E. So that's how much I know about. Is that even a thing? I don't even know if that's a thing.
I'm a red three-wheeler guy. This
Yes.
is the first yellow one. So.
I bought a red Kawasaki last week, but I've given it away to somebody. I just, you know, the regret sets in. You're like, I shouldn't have done that. Those moments. But
hopefully gonna get a carb kit from your friend over there. Get it going.
yeah. Jeff Mahar's here.
What's up?
What's up, buddy? What are you riding? Oh, you might remember that from the special video we did down at Jeff's place when I picked up some maple to make the dining room table.
Yeah, the table's almost done.
One of these years. Josh Macy's here.
Yeah, John's going for the ugly trek where he's trying to beat me over.
Yes.
Me?
It's a good start.
This? Yeah. Yellow.
Jeff,
It is yellow. Yeah.
Jeff and Josh have been helpers going way back. 2019?
18, 17?
Yeah.
18?
I think 17 was the first year I did it, so.
Okay, yeah, you got more friends now. Maybe 19, I don't know. I was a kid crack.
Rex Slaughter's over there. Oh, this is the Aquarius Blue US 90 that Mike Palmgren just made for Peter. Man. Right? That's almost too nice to sit on the grass. Look at that. Look at that. Mike Palmgren has also brought the 1986 Suzuki quad lineup. These are all unrestored. These are all nice like they were when they came off the showroom floor. Amazing. I think he lacks two. One is just a version of this that, maybe a version of one of these that doesn't have the racks, or a version of that that has the racks. I can't remember. But got some new old stock tires on display. Dunlop KT 325s for your first gen Big Red. Also a set of PV 701Zs. Hi, Sarah. So this is the Marty Martin Kovic section. Let me get you on film. Yeah, we were having a great time last night.
Lots of fun.
I got one of these banners in my shop, proudly displayed.
We also have them in an 86 version.
Yep. Which one do I have?
85.
85.
Yeah. I saw that up on the
The
wall.
Legendary ATV Society. Find them on Facebook.
Yeah, thanks.
Are you anywhere else? Where else are you?
Yeah, we have a website. Yeah, legendaryatvsociety.com.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we do some auctions there sometimes, and a bunch of history stuff and brochure scans, high res. Have a few photo galleries of multiple collectors, machines that we have there for display, digitally.
Yep.
And yeah, do a little bit of everything. We kind of really dive into the history of the sport and really try to showcase the survivors
Yes.
of the world because of how rare
The
they
pure,
are.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I like to say that these things were built to be destroyed.
Yep.
And so you find something not like in this
That
condition,
was
like
preserved,
my condition, it's they're just they're diamonds.
Yeah. Now, is this yours?
Yeah.
This is amazing. I didn't know you had this.
Yeah, this is the last year, obviously, the 250cc.
92.
Yep. And,
Was 86 the first year?
85.
85's the first year, so that's okay.
So yeah, it was fully documented. I got it from the original owner. And the funny story is bringing this home. When I was looking at the dealership paperwork, I realized I had passed the dealership
Where it came from.
Where it came from, and it was still open. And I went in there. I was talking to the guy. This place is a time capsule. And the original owner of the shop was still there, and he remembered selling this machine. I actually still had it on the truck.
That's
He's
cool.
like, I remember selling that. They only got one in that year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
So the only one sold at the dealership in '92 that we came from.
M&S Cycle. They're still open.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. I'm doing something that I haven't done the past 2 years. Walk around and get some video of people. John McDonald
Hi, Preston.
has brought his magazine extras.
Three-wheeler.
So three-wheeling, what a feeling. It's my lucky day.
Love that.
So he's selling these here, 20 bucks a pop. You won't see this video till these are probably all gone. So if you didn't come, you missed out.
I don't want to go home with any.
Yep.
So, but before I leave, I'll really be discounting.
Now, John, tell us why you've got all these magazines and what you've done in your new retired spare time.
Well, it's been a goal of mine for years, and probably a lot of people's really, to digitize all these magazines. For one, because that's where all the history is contained.
Yep.
And two, they've become very scarce and expensive. And so about less than a year ago, I got this bright idea that now that I'm retired, I had some time. And I started the process of buying them. I've had some over the years, but I bought a lot of them. And I didn't have really a computer background for websites and things, so I worked with a buddy of mine, Marty, who is with Legendary ATV Society, who's actually right next to us.
We just talked to Marty, so it was a collaborative effort.
Yep. And so basically I was responsible for buying the magazines and doing the digitizing and all the stuff we got to do to prep them to go on a website.
Yeah.
Marty was 3 or 4 or 5 states away in Pennsylvania. We got a good system developed to Dropbox them. He gets them all, he puts them on the website, and the goal really was to put it on there for free. And so that's, all the history is contained within these things, and it was important to save them.
Yeah.
So that was the goal behind it. But you can go on and check them out. It's vintageatvmagazines.com.
Awesome. We'll put a link to that so you can get there easy. But what a huge undertaking. And it's like my friend Tricycle Guy says, a true and accurate record must be maintained.
A clear and accurate record must be maintained.
There's about 17,000 pages overall that we've digitized. So
17,000.
about 7. It's all
Amazing.
done. Yeah.
Amazing.
We got some new stuff coming up too. A little bit of a surprise this fall, maybe in winter, and we hope to digitize all the ATV news as well. So,
Wow. Very, very cool, guys. Thank you. On behalf of everybody that might be watching this ever, thank you. What a tremendous asset.
Yeah.
We happen to be standing at the Vintage Motorsports table with Nick Shannels of West Michigan Motorsports. Hoorah. Hoorah. That's when everybody yells. I'm sure everybody did that at home. We've got the US 90 conversion kits that Mike sells. The innovator he is came out with those. ATC and TRX 250R and 350X bars. I have run these on a 250SX. They've got a slightly different bend, but I kind of like it. The Palmgren ladies here enjoying the nice weather. Yeah.
It's warm.
It is a little toasty.
It's all right. A little breeze over here. It's nice.
A little haze in the air. I don't know if that's dust or moisture.
It's just heat. Just heat.
We find ourselves standing in front of Joe Whalen's custom 350Xs, or as my friend Chelsea calls him, Joseph Whalen. So Joe loves 86 350Xs, and he loves to go slightly custom with them. You might think, I remember seeing these on the showroom floor, but rest assured these are not factory. So this one was a boomerang bike for him. I believe he sold it and got it back. So it's got a silver Clark tank on it that may or may not be painted. It almost looks too good, when they look too good, Holly. And then this one's a painted steel tank. Both of these have steel tanks on them, so that's the way to go. This motor was completely rebuilt by Mike Pomgren, Vintage Motorsports. I don't know if Mike did that motor. This one?
No, just the,
Yeah.
just the yellow and red one.
So we can come up with some nicknames for this, but I'm just gonna let that take care of itself. Now look at the difference in tires. So let's look. These are Pro Vector Serwa tires. And these are also Serwa tires. 20 inch. Where are we at? 20 inch. Rock hard. There. I bet that one, the silver one's got a little more pressure on it. He's got some big old meaties on it. Yeah. So Joe's had this one a couple years. It's a nice rider, but these ones are showpieces. I'd get Joe to talk about them, but I probably don't have enough memory on my card.
Might want to get Joe Whalen to get a tattoo.
We're getting Joe another tattoo.
All right. Some fresh ink.
Look, they got, the Thug Life. Thug Life. See, look.
We heard the
Yes,
Thug
yes.
Life here.
Yes.
My first neck tattoo ever.
Man.
Yeah, you know what?
I think we're gonna make it official when we get back to the real one.
Yes.
We're gonna get the film off, hopefully, and then we'll.
Oh, yeah. Sweet.
So we saw Joe earlier, but we haven't seen Craig Burton and Chelsea Hersey.
How you guys doing?
ATD, ATC. Get all your custom, geez, what don't you make, sir?
Wow.
We got grab bars, we got skid plates, we got spacers.
OEM replacement stuff.
Yeah.
Front axles. A lot of stuff that Honda's discontinued.
Yes.
We're putting our own version on.
Yep.
Close to OEM. Greasable pivot bolts.
Yeah. Have
Stuff
it.
to make things a little better.
Yeah.
But kind of the same, if you will.
Yeah.
You know, little improvements here and there. We're always
Yeah.
trying to add to it. And while we're here this weekend, we're going to try to get an idea of what people would like to see. You know,
Awesome. Awesome.
it's hard to keep. We want to stay fresh.
So people seeing this video are going to see it after the event, but if you got an idea, put it down in the comments.
Absolutely, yes.
So
please do. And if you want a tattoo, we can
yes.
get you one.
Yep.
In the comments.
That's fantastic. Well, awesome. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Chelsea. The real gem of the show is here with Sean Pomgren. He keeps it back here to keep the ladies away. It's a Yamaha Zuma. It's one letter away from Zima, which was a very tasty beverage in the 1900s. So, yes. Tell us some stuff you've done with this. Any mods? Yep. You put high test in this thing? No? Doesn't need it.
This is College Cruiser.
Isn't this the company that makes the pianos?
Yep.
Yep. That's nice.
Guitars.
Did you know?
Guitar.
Do you know what the symbol is?
I do not.
Those are 3 overlaid tuning forks to give homage to their musical history. Yep. So I hope you make some music with this thing.
Anybody that wants to badmouth about it.
Have you seen that sometimes the Japanese people get together and they rev the motors and like,
Oh, yeah. They play songs.
Yep. So I think that's Yamahas would be naturally inclined to do that.
Right.
I don't even know what it's a shaft. It's a shaft drive.
No, it's a belt drive. So it's
It's a belt. Okay.
belt and direct drive.
Man. Good, sir, you seem knowledgeable on these.
I know nothing about the Zuma. I just bought it for him for
Yep.
college.
We just looked at your table.
Okay.
So we've talked about you a little bit. Mike Pomgren, Vintage Motorsports. So he's been around. He knows some things, stuff and things. Tricycle guy.
Did you notice it's Friday today and it shows us?
How many
tomorrow
people
and
were
it's-
here last
and
year
it's
at this time?
Like 4.
4, 6, yeah. Yeah. So, and you know what's crazy? My machines are all out in position.
Yep.
I might have to do a slight wipe down.
Yep.
Curdy has just repaired the carburetor on my brother-in-law's Big Red. Let's hear it. Man,
Look at that.
how about that? 223cycles.net.
He was supposed to was going to sell it.
He was on the verge. There was almost a 85 Big Red back in the circulation. There's, look at this.
He's the godfather of green carburetors.
Godfather of Tennessee.
Right here, this is 322 cycle.
Yes. 320
Dino's helped me. We rolled.
There's numbers.
They were down here.
Oh, okay. Yep. They used to roll them down low to get them in the back of the station wagon. That's what I think they used to do.
Where do you want me to park this guy?
How about between the cones over there? We're keeping the spot open for Brian Klemp. So, that'll be good. Thank you, sir. You're a magician. Now, hold on. This is Dinos' son. This is George. This is George. I knew it. I had to do a
So, George, what do you think about Preston property so far?
Amazing.
Yeah? Did you have fun running on the track?
awesome.
Look at that lake, dude. Look at this picture right here. You're gonna get
What's the name of the lake, Dinos?
Lake Erie. No.
Great.
Sacandaga.
Sacandaga. Holly got it.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce
That's
it.
it. You nailed it.
It's a big lake.
That's how it's
Yep.
spelled.
29 miles long.
See?
Man-made.
See?
It's not the biggest lake in the state, is it?
Yeah.
No. The Great Lakes are bigger. Lake George is similar but deeper. Lake George is a natural lake. This is they built a dam and man-made to. I don't have any jet skis. And my boat is in the shop right now.
Like an old school one.
I should. A Honda. Honda made them a couple years.
You have one.
I don't know. Gosh, George, see? Why does your dad make me feel like this?
Honestly,
we could be
he's just peer pressure.
We could be pulling people
Seriously.
behind it
Seriously.
really fast.
Yeah. So when did you get here, sir?
We left at 9 o'clock last night, drove till 3,
Crashed a minute?
crashed till 5, then we got here. But
Awesome.
The ride was beautiful.
Yep.
It was country. I thought I was going to be in the middle of the city. I'm in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
It's country the whole way. It's beautiful.
Yep. This is the real New York. Yep.
This is the best New York right here.
Phew. I'm gonna take a break. We'll end it right on his shirt. We're still out here doing trike stuff. Friday, what time is it? 3 o'clock? About 3 o'clock. Not quite sure how many people and machines are here yet. What's up, fellas? We're just getting a little video action.
I love it.
The food truck has showed up. Motley Chew. ATD, ATC in the house.
Super excited.
Yes. We're getting pretty full. There's still spots. Bruce Allman is set up over here on the left. Not currently home. Derek Walters is over here. Let's see what he's got to say. Hi, Derek. Look at this guy.
Howdy ho.
Chris Piccarillo. This is some of the Rapucci collection, the 500. I gotta pause here. So this was formerly owned by Dinos. Mitch bought it, Trike Fest. I think Curdy just bought that one. That's Mitch's other one. This little mini red was built by Bruce Allman. Nice 85R, very nice. 350X. Brad Rye, Georgia. Very, very nice 86 350X with a tachometer. Just giving a gift. Just giving a gift. 500. We've seen this one before. Very nice 85 350X. 87 125M. 86. 84 110 in Superior Blue. I think these are Chris's machines. Some pretty bad to the bone. Second gen 250Rs. Man, the boys are beating the snot out of the field. There might be some rain in the forecast, and it's kind of welcome because it's dry. I'm gonna see what's in this gift I was just given. What's up, Michigan? Here with my buddy Joe Usman. Usman?
Yes.
Usman and Big Joe. Joe Sr. Whatever. You guys are from Pennsylvania?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Came all the way. Drove further to get here than they did for Trike Fest. Was it worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is only Friday. All this insanity, and it's only Friday. We're just standing here watching Tim Keister try to park his camper. I think they got it pretty well under control, under the guidance of Mike Hanley. Oh, and Brian Ditch is here, by the way.
Event's been ditched.
The event has officially been ditched. Christopher Keist is here, second year. Yeah. I see your name on the fender of that 86 200S. You know what? You know what Tim Keister says about 185Ss versus 200Ss? First Honda made the 185S, and then they made the 200S for the men. So that's what he says. I don't know what that means. Maybe you do. But we're just doing man on the street interviews. Joe, what's on your mind?
Excited.
You excited? Good. Did you bring anything to ride today?
I did. Brought his 84.
Oh, that's your truck right there. Yep.
The white one. I brought his 84 70, and I brought my 86 200X.
And you raced your 70 at Trike Fest. I believe you won a trophy. Yeah. Two. Just yeah. How about that? You know how many trophies I won at Trike Fest?
Like all of them.
No, 0. I came in last in my race.
I didn't either. I told him he better bring a trophy home. Halfway home, he showed his trophy and said, "Where's yours?"
Yeah, come on, Dad.
Yeah.
And those were new old stock 3-wheeler trophy toppers. So that's probably the last time we're going to see those again. So
And you have 2 of them.
Yeah.
I didn't win a trophy, but I got some cool video of Shred 80 in front of me doing some crazy stuff. But
Yeah, I saw that.
that's my reward. Anyway, we're going to be moving on. Thank you guys for coming.
You're welcome.
Bennett, what do you got here?
I don't know.
You don't know? Is this a Kawasaki?
No.
It's a Honda.
Who owns it?
Chris Bell.
That's pretty sweet. You like the slicks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Great portable.
That's funny. So I was just talking with my nephew Lane here.
What's going on?
He's into 3-wheelers. So I've been presented with a deal.
85 Big Red, new battery for $1,000. Tires still nice, reverse work. Carburetor was just worked on by Curdy.
Should I buy it?
Yes.
Please.
All right, let's buy it. All right.
He's desperate.
I just bought a Big Red.
Yay.
I'm about to get so many attaboys.
What's that on your shirt?
Yup, 3-wheelers.
No, what's it below?
Oh, this?
GC number 80.
That's Gavin Carlson.
Gavin
Shred
Carlson.
80. Hey,
How
Dad.
about that?
That's emotional.
Guess what?
This one. That's fine. Okay, I just bought a 3-wheeler. That's the second 3-wheeler I bought this week.
I didn't know you bought one this week.
I bought a 70 this week from Vinny Staffa.
Coming right.
Oh, cool. Oh, I think it might not have been for sale. It might not have been for sale. Now he's sad.
Rethinking it, and I don't like it. You want fish fry? Mom's getting me fish fry.
We're here with Charlie Burke.
Give me fire, just pick up.
It's 500R with a Panthera electric start kit. Woo! This guy. Charlie, it's amazing.
Thank you.
So it's got a Lager frame.
So this is the Lager 500 frame. This was Mark Lager's custom build. This is one of 7.
Wow.
This was Mark Lager's custom bikes that he built for himself, if not his friends. This is one of 7 in 1987 that were built. And as far as I know, there's only 6 other in existence, only 2 in white. And this is Mark's personal bike. I believe it was the Widowmaker, from what I'm told. You know, haven't officially made it official that Mark has confirmed it's his.
Yeah.
But soon enough, I'm sure he'll see the video and maybe he can confirm.
Yeah. Are they numbered at all, or?
I don't know if they're numbered. I haven't officially found a number on the bike.
Yeah.
But honestly, you know, it speaks for itself. Custom triples. It's OMF wheels by Woody Helton.
Yep.
Plus 10 swing arm. You know, obviously the handle. This is a dune bike. This was meant for Dumont dunes. Is what it was built for. And you know, Panthera electric start. You know, it's quite the build.
It's a beauty.
Thank you.
And when did you buy it?
I bought the bike, I'd say 2 years ago. Overhauled it. Did a frame off restoration on it, and you know, it came out nice. You know, Illusion Smurf is the name of the color on the frame.
Okay.
Had it powdered that, and
it's a beautiful blue, yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's not really. Is it a metallic or is it like a pearl almost?
It's almost a pearl.
Yeah.
Iridescent pearl.
Yeah.
Just like the see-through.
Yeah.
So the last time it was known to, you know, the registration was in 2006 in California.
What are those forks?
They are
Because they're big.
CR500
Okay.
forks. It is CR500 frame. The subframe is custom. It is a flip top.
Uh-huh.
Easier view, so you can actually kick the bike. Battery dies, you still have your backup kickstart.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing this here today.
Of course. Now it's your turn to ride.
Aha. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. I got my OSHA approved footwear here.
Here we go.
So at least I don't have to kickstart it, I guess.
No, we don't have to kickstart it. That's the electric start for it. Let's make life easy.
So I just took this thing for a spin, and now Matt is going to have the honors. I lost my hat twice. I managed to get it into second gear for about 3 seconds. It's bananas.
Hold on, let me check.
1,
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, it did it. It did it.
Have a set. You know what I'm saying? Preferably large.
Did you get out of first?
No.
No.
No. Dude.
I didn't get
There's
it.
no room.
I didn't get the second until the driveway for about 3 seconds.
If I would have
if
put it in
that.
second, it would have been just to shift it back down.
Yeah. Yep. Just confirm it's there.
Still running.
Live from the shop on Friday night. Mike Hanley is working on a 1984 KLT 250C Prairie. We scored this from my local mailman. Got a deal on it. Came with a manual. I did an insider video on this where I kind of went through it.
How do I use your ID bot? I got a little kill switch.
Mr. Bigfoot Bikes and Brews himself is here. Pat from Southeast Vintage Cycle Rescue. Can you make it a longer name for next YouTube channel? No, but this is rare air right here. This is rare air. We got the father figure of the West Michigan Motorsports. Hoorah! Glenn Moulton in the house.
What's up?
Man, it's like the who's who. Nolan Beckland's here from Michigan. Who's this guy? Sir, who invited you here? Brian Ditch himself. You're one of those Honda riders, right? You were like sponsored by Honda in the 80s and stuff. I feel like you were on that puzzle. One of those puzzles they made? Yes, that was him. That's him. He's here. We got Christopher. Christopher Keist came with Tim Keister. Whose names are eerily similar. What's up with that?
Got some spider web from
Yeah, he was. Oh.
That would have probably been 12.
Guess who's working on this carburetor? Hi, Curdy. So this is the carburetor off my 250R, which sits over here, and we found it's gone. We found some. It's not keeping up. The AC is not keeping up anymore. Tricycle guy is investigating my slide. We found some schmutz in my tank. My tank had some wool fibers from when I buffed the tank. Just let's all make a teaching point out of this. When you buff your tank, put your cap on. That's what we learned here.
Or just make sure you blow out.
Yep. I wish we didn't get the carb on film, or not the carb, the spark plug. We pulled the spark plug in this thing, and it looks like it ran for about half a second. So we don't know what exactly is the situation, but we're gonna find out. So we got Josh and Connor back there. Where'd you guys come from?
Syracuse, New York.
Syracuse, New York. A 2-hour drive-ish. Yeah. Connor, remind me your last name? Connor, Hunter, Josh, Trout. Awesome. Welcome. You were here last year?
Yeah, we're both here.
You were both here last year. Well, I apologize for that. We won't, it is a figure to remember, so I will now.
What do you think of my pit crew I've got here?
This is amazing. You couldn't have a finer pit crew here. I don't know who's in charge, but I think it's the guy with the spider webs on his head. So he got into it. He's the youngest of the crew. They commissioned him to ground duty. Plug wrench. 18 millimeter? 18 millimeter?
Rev it up a little.
We were recording for that. So we just weren't watching.
Smells like Starfield.
Yeah.
Want us to redo it again so you can get on?
Yeah.
Well, too late.
Who let this guy work on it? Here, let me get my camera. What do you need? Craig, how we doing, sir?
I'm doing awesome.
Remember 2 years ago?
4 people.
4 people were here.
Tricycle guy.
You couldn't fit 4 more people in this room.
It's crazy. It's an extra half to come Wednesday night, I guess.
I think so. That's what Allison said.
Yep.
Get everybody here earlier.
Yep. 16. But I see his son.
All right, here we go. Moment of truth.
I guess Team Kawasaki won.
cheated. They brought in Mike Pomgren. He's a professional. He does this for a living.
That's okay.
We're just a bunch of hacks over on Team 250R. We're. Oh, am I in your shot? I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Aren't you that guy from that place? Yes. Yes. We're all going to be sleeping in about 8 minutes.
Yeah, let's keep it going. Keep it up. It smells like it has a amazing.
Let's love it.
Good job, guys.
It tastes beautiful. Look.
Good to go.
That one's full of grease. I don't think it's going to.
Why not? Gotta be adventurous.
You can call me tricycle guy.
Ain't got no gas in her. Ain't got no gas. Ain't got no gas. Ain't got no gas in her.
Oh, that's all.
What's out? Downpouring. That's somebody painting. Damn. Woo. Yeah. Wow.
It's a Honda. It'll rock.
Oh yeah. Hey. Bam.
What you think, Preston?
Huh?
What you think?
Feels like it's growing most of the way.
Sounds like it's still not quite fixed.
Not quite.
Yeah, let's wait till it's drier. It's happening. Zach,
What's up, buddy?
what do you think?
This is amazing, Preston.
This is crazy.
Yeah. Madness.
So it's 11:16, Saturday morning, vintage WheelerPalooza. Donnie Bizall's here. Jeff Mahar, as always. He's like a fixture of the place. People are going in and out of the woods. It is just a wild time. I'm gonna make my way over to the house to get a beverage. And as I do, I'm gonna get some video. Corey's here from Maine. Hey guys. What's up? These guys are from Connecticut. Curdy's making some deals on a tank over there, it looks like. Greg Moulton. Brett Walker's here. Oh, that's not Brett Walker. What's up, Pat? I thought that was Brett Walker. You found your dad? Yep. This is the Pete crew from Pottersville. The Pottersville Pete crew. The Patriarch is here. How are you, sir?
Good, yourself?
It's a mighty fine 84 Big Red you got. Yep. I had a cut-off shovel too, and then it ultimately gave up the ghost and it broke my heart. But Blue Line Graphics is here. We're just capturing some of the moments. Greg, you gotta remind me how Sahanowitz is here.
CR80 guy.
Yep. He's the man. We were just talking. This is the Wone setup from South Carolina. Chad Bennett's Lone Star 250R is here. I don't know which I'm more excited to have, Chad here or his Lone Star. No, definitely Chad. This thing's amazing. But Chad's never been here, and he's been a buddy of mine for a long time. Got a lot of machines from him over the years. He's here set up next to Charlie Burke with a Lager 500R. A lot of nice 250Rs Charlie brought. He does really nice restorations. Look at all these bikes. I can't believe these people come to my house just to hang out and show their three-wheelers. What's up, Pat? See you. Wayne and Rachel Hollenbeck are here, and friend Katie. Welcome, guys. How you doing, bro? Doing great. These are the New Hampshire boys. What's up, Lyndon?
How are you?
You feel okay being on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Lyndon, do you have any vintage Hondas, vintage ATVs or anything?
Yes, I do.
Like one or two?
What do you got? Probably half a dozen.
Half a dozen. And
like
you're
that.
here with your friend Greg?
Yeah.
Greg, is this your first time here?
This is my second time here at the event and my fifth time at Mr. Preston.
Yeah. So we had such a hard time finding a good quality painter a few years ago. We had to import Greg from New Hampshire to come paint our house. Stayed on site in the camper for 2 weeks. Was it just about? It wasn't, but it was a good time. But I'm so honored that Lyndon's back, his first time, and hope.
Freaking amazing.
Yeah. Look at all these Suzukis. Did you see these yet? Are you making your way over here? Mike Palmgren.
Mike Palmgren.
Yeah. So this is the almost entire 86 lineup. I think one of them is just like a version with racks. Did the Quad Sport come with racks?
No, Quad Sport did not. You could
I
put
think he
racks
wants
on
to
it.
have a rack version of it. So
Which is the Quad Runner, which I had in '87.
Okay.
Identical to the '86 in color.
Okay.
I just didn't have a clutch.
Okay.
But it was pole start and electric start versus kick, and it had a rear rack.
Wow. Okay. Very cool.
It was
All right.
amazing.
I'm going to slowly pan around and make my way to my house to get a drink. What's up, Ohio? Woo! It's Godfather of Ohio, Rex Slaughter. All right, Don. We're coming. The Mahar collection. Is this turned into the Macy collection over here? Or is this all you? Is this a recently restored 86 Big Red?
That is a recently restored. Big Date's not here to talk this stuff.
Oh, well, I'm going to come back because I want to get the nitty gritty and I want to have him tell me. So, all right. 86 200X, 86 350X. How you doing, Hensley? Good. This is the camp of Craig Tulo. He's selling some goodies here. Ryan Mallon, what do you say?
Good time. Packed them in.
Yeah.
Big crowd. What's the count?
I don't know yet. We're depending on people signing in, and
Well, I didn't sign in.
well, make sure you do.
I will.
And let us know that Cole's here, and because that's the hardest part.
Yeah, it's all the pluses on the side.
What's up, Mark?
Hey!
You having fun?
Yes, sir.
Good.
I always have fun.
That 110 needs some air in the tire. Yes, we've heard that about you.
Absolutely.
This is a meeting of the minds over here.
Are they solving all the girls' problems?
I think so, or creating some new ones probably.
Oh no. We don't.
What's up, Paul? How are you? Good to see you, man. So, this is a first. We're recording for YouTube right now. This is a first massive inflatable three-wheeler on my side yard. No, it's got a little mind of its own though. What trophy did you win last year?
Ugly cat.
The ugliest cat, because the guy with the true ugliest cats didn't show, so he went home with a trophy. Because your grandma had an ugly cat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I remember. It's super ugly. So good to see you guys. Welcome back. So this is Doug Comstock, and I can't remember your name. Lisa. Good to see you again. Yep. Only two? Well, probably all you can manage, because so they are in territory that, you know, when you have to park in the overflow, which is way over there. But nice little setup, guys. Good to see you. Pat, what do you think?
Looking for that guy.
That guy, he's not here.
Yeah, I know.
Look at this thing.
Wait for him to start this up.
That's Stupid Fast John's first gen 250R. Or is it a 200X with a 50R tank? Or
200X frame.
200X frame with a street bike motor in it. Insane. Insane. And here's the man himself. Hanging out with the cats, huh? Hanging out with the cats?
Yeah, I really.
Couple tigers.
Man. I've never seen rarer three-wheelers in my life.
Yep. So this
I've
is
only seen photos of these things online.
Yeah.
I'm in love with the 500.
So this is my friend John.
How's it going,
Stupid
guys?
Fast John on YouTube. But we were talking about these earlier, 1 to 12. I don't know how rare these are, but these are both super rare, and there's unique things about them because some of them were a fat tire, some of them.
She was just telling me this one's rarer than this one. This is one of 2.
Yep, because it's unrestored, and that's part of it too. I think I might be goofing my information up.
They made a 125 till today.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
My buddy Toby over there. I think Bennett almost had a little oopsie, but that was close.
Play it out when he's all butted up. He don't care.
We lost some tire tread on that stop. So this is my buddy Toby's 500 collection. So Tiger 500, KX 500 motor in a Takati frame, CR 500 motor in a Honda.
Suicycles.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then you just run to the mill Tri-Z.
Look at the shot. Yeah, look how beautiful it is.
And then this was raced by Gary Benincasa. I owned this for a period of time.
Really?
Sold it to a guy in Vermont, and then Toby bought it back from him. So
250? Why is he 250?
YZ250. I think it's got Warrior fenders.
No shit.
I think, but they look the same as the Tri-Z fenders. Maybe they're the same.
I think they're Tri-Z.
Okay.
I think the Warrior had a rougher edge out here.
All right. I don't know Yamahas like other things. So,
That is legit badass.
but I'm going to take a quick break. I never thought I'd have a massive inflatable Big Red on my lawn, but here I am. And so the end of the event is happening. People are going to fetch their trucks from the overflow. Mr. and Mrs. Comstock are packing up. How are you, Lisa? Good. This motley crew is here. But I'm YouTubing you as you're YouTubing me.
Oh my.
Wow.
What a great moment.
Wi-Fi is amazing.
I know. Wi-Fi is very.
You on the This Old Trike Network? 70 Parade's about to start. Make sure to get it. So I'm here looking at this 86 Big Red, and it's beautiful. And I'm here with the builder. He goes by Nate. And this was in your family. Is that right?
Yep, since 1986.
Since 1986. It's brand new. Who bought it?
My Pat. My Pat bought it.
Your Pat bought it.
Yeah. He ended up riding it for a long time and then eventually let it sit.
Yeah.
And over time, it just kind of decayed. Last year, took it upon myself and started rebuilding it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what sort of condition was it in when you started?
About as bad as it gets.
About as bad as it gets.
Tires rotted off. All the racks were bent.
Really?
Handlebars were bent. Gas tank had holes rotted through the side of it. Plastics were all scratched up. Pretty rough. Seat was completely.
Are these the same plastics that were on it?
Yeah. The one side, the left side right here was the original side.
Okay.
This one here we found.
And you did some
locally.
sanding and polishing on that?
Sanded them
Wow.
a lot of hours sanding.
And that's the same tank?
That's the original tank. Got all fixed up. Patched the hole in the side of it.
Yeah.
Painted. Redid the gas cap completely. Zinc coated the inside of the gas cap.
Very cool.
Lined the tank.
Zinc coated your hardware?
Yep.
Where needed?
For the most part.
Yep.
Yep.
What was the hardest part?
The hardest part. Probably the wiring harness.
Yeah?
Yeah, probably the wiring harness. Just finding the correct route for everything.
Yep. That is tricky. Do you have the manual?
Oh yeah.
Because that guides you somewhat, but still. You know what helps if you have, and I know you don't have this problem anymore, but if you have like 3 of these lined up, so you can just use one as a reference.
I have one.
Yeah.
That's about the only reason I got it back together. But yeah, still a lot of stuff to do. I would like to get it replaced on one of these OEM.
Yep.
New switch. Obviously, gray seat cover. Gotta have the gray seat cover.
Yep.
I just want to find. I don't want to buy it. I want an original one. If I'm getting one, I want an original.
Okay.
It's all done.
You got to do some Admiral Swappington stuff to get that sometimes. So.
It's all dusty now. I wonder why.
Yeah. Yep.
A lot of dust flying around.
I love your shift lever. Now, is that from Curdy, or is that replated?
That was the original one that got re-chromed.
Re-chromed?
Yep. Same with the handlebars got chrome, and the hook ring chrome. Side cases got painted, rims got painted, cloud silver.
Hold on, we got to pause for the 70 parade. Unsanctioned event. Let's see if they come back around. What a turnout, Nate. Have you had fun?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
A lot more than I expected.
It was more than you were expected. Yeah. Well, that's nice.
Got to ride my first Ducati today.
Right?
Oh yeah.
I've not yet ridden the Ducati.
I was so shocked.
Chelsea's leading the crew. Disneyland behind her. Bradley Cox, my son, Greg Chanowitz, Joe Troutman, Andrew Beekman, Charlie Huckabone. That's great. All right, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah.
So the wiring harness was hard. You had some things re-chromed. Was anything missing that you had to track down?
I'm trying to think. There was some stuff. I just don't. Obviously, this the right side fender, well, completely busted off right about there.
Wow.
Fixed that. This one here, you can see, has a crack in it, and I patched that.
Yep.
The best I could.
Yep.
Got the black trim pieces on. They didn't have black trim.
Those are hard to find.
Yeah. Got lucky with that. There's still upgrade. I still want upgrades. Just gotta
Yep.
wait for the right find.
Yeah. Dude, you're young. You're excited. Like,
yeah.
Hold on, let me turn this around. Nate is 17, so at 17 years old, I was out in my shop working on stuff. I bought that 250R that I redid. So to hear, what are these people doing behind me? To hear the excitement and the passion that Nate has at 17, it's home for me. So I'm just excited to be here with this guy, and this is the next generation, and he is. You are, all right, your caliber of work that you're doing at 17 was, you know, I was doing rattle can, buying Meyer fenders, and you're going the extra mile. So awesome job. And you sensed what I was going to say. He won a trophy with it. Not just any trophy. Let's show this. Palmgren's pick. Mike Palmgren picked this as his favorite machine. So big time kudos to Nate. Thank you for taking the time to answer my questions.
No problem.
And look forward to seeing you next year, man. Awesome. Well, it's Sunday morning. I've been saying goodbye to friends for over an hour now. Some people who left things here overnight are coming to fetch them. Wayne Huckabone was the second to get here. I think he's aiming to be last to leave.
I am. That's what I'm trying to do.
Everyone's talking about the things they shouldn't have done the night before. So those sorts of conversations. Bruce and Alyssa Allman are packing up their tent. Blue Line decals. Get all your decal needs from Bruce at Blue Line. The ATD ATC crew is packing it up.
Yes, sir. What an event. What an event.
I think I'm going to see these guys again in 2 weeks.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
At the vintage show. So
There it is.
Get
representing.
it? Get it?
so 2021. So they've been doing it a while. Was that the first or?
No, the show originally started out of Augusta, Maine. I think Leaf, and I'm going to butcher his last name. Leaf.
Yeah.
Leaf
Yeah.
started it down in Augusta, Maine, and it ended up moving up to Detroit, Maine.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% sure how many years the show's been going on.
Okay.
But it did get moved to a more
Yeah.
spacious area as it grew.
I only was aware of it last year, and I wanted to go, but didn't, and then I regretted not going. So.
Yeah, no, it grows every year,
Yeah.
similar to yours. Not as fast and as rapid, but it's
Yeah, yeah. We learned some things this year. We learned where the line of acceptability is with the neighbors. I think we didn't cross it, but maybe leaned over it slightly. But as you can see, the field is empty and right out. And when everyone's gone, it'll be like it never happened.
It is right. Except for the grass.
Yeah, yeah. When the grass dries out, it might be more obvious, but we'll get some seed down and it'll be great.
Thank you so
But
much.
yeah, thank you.
great time. We can't wait to come back next year.
I wish it hadn't rained because now I'm drying off bikes and putting them back in. But
Yeah, the 70 doesn't want to run again.
oh shoot,
I think it's the moisture.
a little wet.
Points.
Yep, that makes sense. But it's been a good mix. It hasn't been a steady rain, but it's been on and off and gives you a little break. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll end on this wonderful 110. And Bruce Allman is leaving the property for a long goodbye. Craig and Chelsea. Allison's emerged. Jim Phillips is here.
Hello.
How are you, sir? Nice shirt. Hey, let's see the shirts. I don't think I got any of this. So we did event shirts this year. That's the front. And that's the back. So WheelerPalooza was the name we landed on. And I'm glad we did. But the Pomgrens are really sleeping in. They're at their Airbnb still. And we're not doing too good putting things away, but we'll get there. Sun's out, so that's better shape. Okay.
Did you get any sleep?
I went to bed around 1:30.
I woke up this morning. I thought it was 7 in the morning.
What time was it, Mike?
It was 10. I got up at 8, which was highly unusual, but it felt good.
I love all the tags on the handlebars.
Tags make the difference. I had a guy yesterday when I was putting the tags on. He's like, "Now you're showing off, Mike."
That's
I'm like, "Nah."
weird flex, dude.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
And just like that, it's over. I've got things wheeled in for the most part. Still a little bit left to do, but let's walk you through the aftermath. So this time of year, this event gives me a chance to reshuffle the deck, put things in, try new packing configurations of machines, see what works, see what doesn't work. But I always like this view. And the field's empty. Except for that camper. That camper, this is a first. Scott Talbot had that delivered for him and the boys to stay in. Porta potty's got to get picked up, but my wife and I have been tallying because it takes some figuring to figure out the true number. And it is at least 245 people, not including my family. My family would make it an even 250 that were in this field this weekend on some of the most dangerous ATVs ever built. Nobody got hurt. Little grass got beat up a little bit. Tricycle guy started a GoFundMe for some grass seed. Very generous of him and everybody that contributed. Thank you. I didn't know that was going on. But yeah, the last people rolled out sometime around noon today. I think I was up till 1:30 in the morning, just kind of monitoring the situation. I'm gonna put the 250 ES Big Reds in the back room here. I'm very curious to open up my 250R to see what sort of effect the tweaking we did on Friday night had. The ATC 200s and the ATC 185 are going to go in here along with these guys. We're kind of staging ourselves as the 86 Big Red here and the 86 Big Blue are going to be in the shop as we undertake our restoration efforts on the 88 Big Red. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't seen any of the teardown videos and the things we've done to this so far, stay tuned. But this is going to be an 88 Big Red. Very excited to get underway on this. Got to hit the reset button on the shop. I had this place all dialed, but at one point we had about 40 people in here. The AC could not keep up. It was sweatfest. It's a gift my buddy Charles Newvine from Gouverneur, New York gave me. His crew comes down last year and this year, and probably every year I have it, they'll come down and provide food for everybody. I'm going to talk to you about that in a second. Got some parts delivered that I bought, some tires. This is going to go on the front of my 350X so I can get that godforsaken front max off it. Ship that to MRC Builds. Matt Coggs, Garage MC, donated me a 86 250R front tire. How awesome is that? And a set of Odyssey headlights. I think these are Honda line option Odyssey headlights. Look at that. And I've got a good buddy that's got an Odyssey, and I think he might be a perfect recipient for those. But the tire that's on the 250R I got from Ohio has some plugs in it, and it looks pretty sad, so that might be a perfect replacement for that. So thank you, Matt. Johnny Skywalker on the Facebook. It's not actually his real name, but that's what we'll call him. He helped me design the logo for the event. And then he came up with, this is like corrugated plastic material. I had a lot of people sign it. So if you were here and your name's on here, thank you. Thank you for coming every year. Or if this was your first year, thanks for coming this first year. It's really an honor. And I think the fact that, you know, you can have that many people here in the field looks like, you know, except for some traffic, some evidence of traffic, it looks that nice. So had people in my shop working on stuff. It was really cool. Curdy was in here multiple times. Brad Rye was working on a Big Red a little bit for Binky, doing some final touches. We gave Curdy a Kawasaki KLT 250. I should have got some video on that. I guess we did a little bit, but we really didn't talk about it. It was cool. It was a cool event. We got some cool banners up. Blue Line Graphics. Get your decals from BlueLineDecals.com. Get your card parts from 223 Cycles. I'm turning it into a commercial here. But it's just because we have such awesome people that make awesome parts for us. John McWorth. Check out his website on all the scan magazines he's done. He donated these. It's actually John McDonald. They called him John McWorth because old habit. You'll see those coming up. And this goes out to Denny Snuffer. I got one, brother. And I have John McDonald to thank for it. Thank you, John McDonald. You are amazing. Truly blessed. West Michigan Motorsports represented. Second year here. Recipient of the Chris Philby Good Guy Award. The first year we did this, 2022, my buddy Ryan Mallon, at the end of the award ceremony, he grabbed the mic and he said, "We got one more trophy to give out, one more award." And I didn't know this one was coming. He surprised me with the Chris Philby Good Guy Award. And it really meant a lot. I can't talk about it right now, but so that the idea going forward, you know, I wanted to present that to somebody the following year, which was last year. So couldn't think of a better recipient than Curdy. Then my buddy Curdy Eldridge. So it was his duty to come back and present it to somebody else this year, and he did present that to Nick Channels of West Michigan Motorsports, and hit the nail on the head. Great guy. So I'll explain that more later when I can, but we're slowly getting things dialed and getting things back into position here. Switching gears, if you can't tell what I just did there. It was a banner year. I don't know, I guess I'm wrapping up, but if you're wondering, how do I get invited to this thing? You know, you want to come out and see the shenanigans. You want to see what we're putting together here. It is invite only. You have to go through the gatekeeper, and usually that's me, because this is my house. This is where I live. So I'm not just gonna blast this out to everybody. But get to know me. Reach me in the comments. If you're in the groups that I'm in, and if you run with the people we run with, that'll be easy. But I don't have finite. I only have finite space. I don't have infinite space. Let me show you what I'm dealing with. So the field was maxed out. We had to park people in an overflow lot that I've got. Well, I don't got. My friend has a big field, bigger than mine, honestly, through the woods. My trails connect to, right across the street from his field. But what I think I'm going to do, this trail right here is a horseshoe. So just past where you can't quite see anymore, it starts to bend to the left and goes around and pops out in that corner. I think I'm going to take down all the trees inside that horseshoe and a couple rows behind this, just to get some clearance between my building and the trees. And that'll gain us probably about 60 to 70% more field space, which will last, who knows, a year or two. And then we'll have to make some other decisions. I'm not going to cut down all my woods just to have a three-wheeler party with my friends, even though that's cool. But, this isn't Trike Fest. It's not trying to be Trike Fest. This is just, after Trike Fest, everybody goes through withdrawals a little bit. So this is a little hit to get you to the next event. The next event that I'm going to, I think I'm going to this one up in Detroit, Maine. I'll post the information up there, who's hosting it. It's a little bit more open invite, so it's out there for you to go to if you want. It's a bigger spot. But with this year, we found out, we learned where the line is. And I think I didn't necessarily cross the line, but I got toe-to-toe with the line of where my neighbors, who are right over my shoulder here, where they can tolerate. So, awesome people, but I have pushed the envelope. And Dick and Jody, if you're watching, I appreciate you guys. And I'm sorry that I'm like this. But anyway, thanks for watching. That's Vintage WheelerPalooza 2024. The event that started as me lining up some three-wheelers on my front lawn, and now 250 or so people come and line up on my lawn with me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all the things. Don't forget to follow my friends and watch their videos. We had Stupid Fast John here from his YouTube channel, John Maury. Is that your name? Yeah. Garage MC, Matt Cogliano. We didn't have MRC builds here. Maybe next year. We had Pat Wells from Southeast Vintage Cycle Rescue. We had JK from Bigfoot Bikes and Brews. Nick Channels, as we mentioned, from West Michigan Motorsports. John McDonald, McWorth Vintage. I think those are... Curdy's got his own channel, 223 Cycles. Not many videos up there, but I think I hit everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. I am tricycle guy.
Not for the third time. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.